What if the thing you've been chasing, the bigger house, the higher salary, the expensive car, was never designed to make you happy in the first place? Many people believe that once they finally have enough money, happiness will automatically come next. But something strange keeps happening. People reach the wealth they dreamed of and still feel empty. So the question becomes, if money can buy comfort, why can't it buy peace? Today we'll explore the deeper reason why material wealth doesn't equal happiness. And the answer might change how you see success forever. At the end of this message, I will tell you a tip to become truly victorious in life without sacrificing yourself, so stay tuned. Allow me to open this mission about the story of a man who had everything. There was once a businessman who worked tirelessly for years. Late nights, sacrificed weekends, missed family gatherings. His goal was simple: to become wealthy enough to finally enjoy life. And eventually, he succeeded. He bought the house he dreamed of. He drove the car that people admired. From the outside, it looked like he had finally won at life. But one night, sitting alone in his living room, he realized something disturbing. He had more money than ever before. Yet somehow, he felt more empty than he did years ago. The problem wasn't that he had wealth. The problem was what he expected wealth to give him. Psychologists call this phenomenon hedonic adaptation. It means humans quickly adapt to improvements in their lives. That new phone you were excited about? After a few weeks, it feels normal. The bigger house? Eventually, it becomes just another house. The raise at work? Soon, it feels like your normal salary. In other words, the excitement fades, the brain always adjusts. Which is why chasing happiness through material things can feel like running on a treadmill. You keep moving, but never really arrive. If this message hits you home, please share this so more people will reach this lesson, and consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks. Let's continue. Here's another story about the farmer who slept peacefully. Now consider a different story. A farmer lived in a small village. He owned very little. His house was simple. His clothes were plain. But every evening he would sit outside his home, watch the sunset, and smile. A traveler once asked him, "Why do you seem so happy even though you don't have much?" The farmer simply replied, "Because I am grateful for what I already have." He slept peacefully every night. Not because he had more, but because he needed less to feel content. This truth has been known for centuries. Proverbs reminds us, "Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil." In other words, a peaceful heart with little is often better than wealth that comes with anxiety. Another proverb warns, "Whoever loves money never has enough." Notice the wisdom there. It doesn't say money itself is evil. The danger is believing money will satisfy our souls. The soul was never designed to be filled with possessions. It is designed for learning, evolving, and experiencing the nature of existence. Why money can't fill emotional needs. Money can buy many things: comfort, security, opportunities. But there are things it cannot purchase: genuine friendship, real love, inner peace, purpose in life. Those things come from relationships, meaning, and faith. When people try to replace those deeper needs with material success, they often discover something painful. The more they accumulate, the more they feel something is still missing. Listen to this last story about the empty trophy. Imagine spending your whole life climbing a mountain. Every step harder than the last. Finally, you reach the top, but when you look around, there's no one there with you. And suddenly you realize something important. The climb cost you the very things that make life meaningful: relationships, peace, time. Success without fulfillment is like winning a trophy that turns out to be empty inside. The deeper truth about happiness. Studies consistently show that happiness is strongly connected to three things: meaningful relationships, a sense of purpose, gratitude for what you already have. Notice something: none of those requires extreme wealth. In fact, many of the happiest people in the world live simple lives. Because happiness is not created by what you possess. It is shaped by how you live and what you value. There is another powerful proverb that says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine." A cheerful heart doesn't come from possessions. It comes from contentment, faith, gratitude, healthy relationships. These are the treasures that cannot be purchased, but they are the ones that truly sustain the soul. The real danger is not wealth itself. The danger is believing wealth will solve everything. Because when happiness is tied only to material success, life becomes an endless race. There will always be someone richer, a bigger house, a newer car, another promotion, and the finish line keeps moving further away. Here's what we learned from it. Money can improve comfort, but happiness comes from something deeper. It comes from living with purpose, building meaningful relationships, being grateful for what you have today. In the end, people rarely regret not owning more things. They regret not spending more time with the people they love. Let's reflect on this. So if you've been chasing happiness through possession, pause for a moment. Ask yourself this simple question. Are you building a life filled with only material things, or a life filled with meaning? Because one day, the things will fade. But the meaning you create, that is what truly matters. Remember this tips. Strive to be a person of value, and true success will undeniably follow.